Ladies and gentlemen, this public asset doesn't need any introduction. You step out of this building, you will find many. It's so omnipresent that we don't even care. Let me ask this question today in the audience. How many of you do feel socially responsible for our street lights and the light poles? Not so many. I bet the rest of you would soon change your mind because of this. Yes, smart cities are soon becoming a reality, and they are transforming the light pole that we knew into something like this. The smart light poles are going to house an intelligent sensors to measure noise, pollution, environmental impact, and traffic density, and so on. They will house intelligent cameras. They will even house a hotspot for Wi-Fi connectivity, a smart LED board for advertisement industry. And think about this, even a charging station for future electric vehicles. And the dumb yellow light which existed until now is going to be replaced by a smart light, which is not only energy efficient, but is going to exchange and relay data over a big IoT mesh of themselves. I can't wait any longer to live in this future smart world. And these light poles are indeed the pillars of future smart cities. And now the fact is, there are 352 million streetlights worldwide. A good chunk of them are going to get this overhaul. This is going to be one of the biggest overhauls of infrastructure in the public domain, which is estimated to result in a market size of over $300 billion US. Hundreds of companies are involved in building the smart infrastructure of the future. Let me pause here for a moment. Building the smart infrastructure is great, but what's even more important is keeping them running in an efficient and affordable way. Therefore, we need smart operations and smart maintenance. Now let's look at how the market exists as of today. So this is the landscape in the Netherlands. So my co-founder, Henk de Hartog, who brings in more than 25 years of experience in the industry, knows all of them. And I myself, the founder and CEO, has been working for my first startup for the last 7 years until the end of last year, bringing in the automation tech into the street lighting industry. I know firsthand the pain points of our customers in lacking the infrastructure, know-how, processes, and tools to be able to provide quick and efficient repairs. Myself and Henk, who bring in more than 40 years of experience together, were convinced that the maintenance, repairs, and operations industry, MRO industry, needs an upgrade in technology and further optimization of the workflow to be able to stand up to the challenge of future smart repairs and maintenance. We saw the problem, we knew the problem, and we saw the opportunity. And we set ourselves to start meeting them one by one here in the Netherlands. The very second visit actually turned out to be our first big customer, Vialis. And I'm happy he is here in the audience today. Let me very quickly take you through a typical work day at life for our client. Our customer needs to deal with various sources of complaint acquisition, from call centers, from various applications of his employees. He needs to prioritize them. He needs to manage them. Inventory needs to be planned. How many lanterns, accessories are in the stock? He needs to plan where, when, who repairs what. The smart lighting solutions, smart hardware, which have already hit the market, cannot integrate into his workflow. Let me emphasize that. What our nearest competition is offering in the market, like Luminext or 6data, just installing the smart hardware, collecting the data, and enabling analytics is not solving the problem. This is the opportunity of smart workflow. And this is the reason why I'm standing in front of you here today, bringing you Sensfix, which does exactly that. Sensfix connects assets via IoT to the cloud, affecting smart workflow and predicts failures accurately. In the end, saves time, resources, and makes the MRO business more profitable. And we don't stop just there. We provide an access to our platform via user-friendly smartphones and then also tablets. So ladies and gentlemen, what we are building is an IoT-enabled, location-based city asset management as a service platform for the MRO industry. Now, what is the value that Sensfix is bringing to the market? On the technological front, by predicting maintenance through active measurements of parameters like the temperature, noise, vibration, we can reduce the existing failure rate in the market from the existing 3% to 0.1%. The promise of smart workflow, which is enabled by automated planning of labor and inventory, can save up to 90 million euros in a year only in the Dutch market. So the business model is very straightforward. We save up to 30% on the annual maintenance contract operational expenses of our customers. And we take a slice of that. Now let me introduce to you what we have achieved in terms of traction. Being a spin-off of a parent company, we had the luxury of having access to over 130 clients. So these are the villages, towns, and the cities in this part of India. We are right now signing up the first Dutch customer, the Entrepreneurs Association of Kesteren, in their project Living Lab Panhuis. Sensfix is going to be the IoT provider for the smart city technologies in this industrial park. We have already signed up with the company 24/7 Nature Power to be their IoT provider for the future smart port. With Vialis, we are getting ready to monitor 1,500 streetlight assets and over 50 power cabin assets in the province of North Holland. To execute these projects to completion and convert the leads in our pipeline to successful customers in the future is an important part of our roadmap for the next 15 months. For this, we seek an investment of 500K to take us there. And this roadmap also involves scaling up infrastructure and our marketing and the entire acquisition of customers. And we also plan in this roadmap to refine the cloud and app implementation. Behind all this is an experienced and international team comprising of Dutch, German, and Indian nationals. Dr. Ralph Werner, who brings in more than 25 years of experience from strategy and business development. And product and technology is in the hands of my Indian co-founders. We, as a team, are very passionate about this public asset. I hope I have changed few minds in the audience too today. If you are an investor and you see this as an opportunity, if you are a municipality or an asset management company and think this is what your citizens need or your company needs, or if you are an industry collaborator and you see a collaboration with us, please come and see us. Thank you.